Welcome to the Economic Times Urban Mobility Summit. After the wonderful inaugural session, I am joined by Mr. S Sreejith, who is the Commissioner of Transport and Motor Vehicle Department, Government of Kerala. So, thank you for joining us. Sir, what are some expected key takeaways from today's conference?
Actually, we are considering a technology to boost urban mobility. That should be whatever is planned to be a takeaway from here is that how to mold technology into such a way that urban mobility is carried to newer heights, where carbon neutrality is the expected norm. How to bring it into a large way in the cities in India, mostly in Kerala also. Actually, we have tried something called the Kerala Open Mobility Network in trying to integrate all different streams of transport into the urban mobility stream. So what has actually happened in Cochin is that initially it started off with Cochin Open Mobility Network, and we try to integrate the metro, the water metro, the public transport, the Kerala road transport services, and the private transports in an integrated way. So I will be actually exchanging my ideas on what has happened in Kerala, and I expect to have some positive feedback from other counterparts and stakeholders also, which can be positively integrated into the initiatives that we are experimenting in Kerala.
So, there are a lot of talk about mass mobility as a service, and as Kerala has all kind of transport, be it water, be it air, be it road transport. So, how are you planning to integrate all of this using technology?
Actually, we are using something called an open platform where the buyers and sellers can actually choose digitally. Buyers, matlab, who's actually the commuter, for instance. They can start from the first mile connectivity to the last mile connectivity, decide on which all standards and modes of transport to use, and the multimodal integration of, as you rightly pointed out, water, the metro, the air is yet to come in, but of course, we have different private transport. Pooling of transport is also being thought of at the level of residents' associations, and a gender inclusive mode is also being thought of on a large way. So I'm expecting to get positive feedbacks from my counterparts in other states also as to how they are going about all these aspects, so that I can integrate them with my model back in Kerala.
I have also heard that Kerala is planning to leverage the renewable energy for the transport like solar energy, wind energy. What is the progress on that front?
Renewable energy sources, we have actually made a lot of headway, but a lot remains to be desired. Out of 1.67 crore vehicles which we have on the streets now, only 49,000 have turned electric as of date. Now, 49,000 is no mean number compared to the other states, but we certainly do think that we have got a long way to go. That is number one. Renewable energy sources, we are thinking solar, we are thinking about wind energy, and we are thinking about putting in solar panels in almost all the government institutions where the electricity which is required for the electric vehicles can be generated so moto by them. But these are all at the policy levels only. The implementation is yet to take off on a larger scale. And electric mobility, when we think about electric mobility, though it is actually a wishful dream for all of us, the grid capacity which the state ought to have, the terms of the vehicle numbers going up beyond anything beyond 5 lakhs, is something to be desired. We've got to have serious thought on from where this generation would come. And actually bringing in thermal energy for electric supply and talking about carbon neutrality wouldn't work well. So we have actually got to think of renewable energy sources in a larger way, and we would be actually tapping. Actually, there is a project called Saura, which has been put up by the State Electricity Board, which is coming up in a big way, where all the houses are being promoted to put in their solar panels, and it's being monitored, and a lot of subsidies are being given by the government in terms of such renewable energies. So I think in the coming 5 years, we should go a long way. At the policy level, we have actually initiated quite a bit, but implementation is yet to be finalized.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for talking to us. Stay tuned for more such updates from the Economic Times Urban Mobility Summit, Jaipur. Thank you so much.